Welcome to episode 2 of Vtubers Voice a Realm Reborn.
Today, we'll be meeting some very important characters, including our beloved Y'shtola and the leaders of the Alliance.
I'm finally escaping from Limsa Liminsa. Hope you enjoy the video.
It eases my mind to have your ear. You're no doubt familiar with the scoundrel Severin by now. Well, the scheming scapegrace is at it again. Since that letter came for him, he's been skulking about in that manner he does when he's up to no good. Now he's rounded up his rogues and buggered off, with nary a word to anyone. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly damning, but when last I had words with him, he didn't look defiant so much as hunted. I can't help thinking he's gone looking for trouble and found more than he wanted. So I was hoping you might hunt his sorry hide down and drag it back here before it's too late. The ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't quite bring myself to cut him loose. I suppose he reminds me a bit of my younger self. Suffice it to say, I'd rather he didn't come to a sticky end. As for how to find him, I'd try asking Greenowida at the Etherite. She was the last one to see him. I dare say she'll be able to tell you where he was headed.
Do you want me to voice Tattooed Man?
Yeah.
A true knave, you betray even yourself, Severin.
That was really good. Oh, he just kicked him.
We were prepared to overlook the matter of your desertion on the condition that you provided us with suitable replacements. That was the agreement. Yet your latest change of heart leaves your debt to us unpaid. Few are they who betray the Serpent Reavers twice. You will not do so a third time.
Oh my god, it does.
I just rock up in that hat.
Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable. Honorless wretch, your life is all you have left. And worthless though it be, we shall take it.
Oh my god, who's that?
Oh, I'll be this guy. I gotta pick a good voice because he hit us quite a lot.
Yeah.
O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life.
Rock and stone.
Rock and stone! The golem could be vanquished. That golem is no ordinary adventure.
It's gone. Spooky ghost. Oh my god, it's Y'shtola.
Wait, who wants to voice Y'shtola? This is a commitment.
Oh, good question. Yeah, this is a long-term commitment.
Yeah.
Easy.
We should really
Easy,
talk about
sorted.
this so much. We're so prepared.
Probably,
We're so professional.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
fine.
Who cares?
The snake slithered away. I'm only glad he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you.
It's not a bad Y'shtola impression.
It would be better if I didn't have, like, a blocked nose, I'll be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Ow, my head.
I.e. oof headache.
Is this voiced?
There's some Stola dialogue.
Those pirates do not belong to any of the known limits and factions. Whom then do they serve? The beast tribes? Surely not. But the timing of their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge in Sahagin and Kobold activity. Something is afoot. The question is what? Could it be that the tribes are planning to summon their primals? 12 helpers if it should prove so. Limsa would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone two. But all is yet speculation. I must needs find evidence. The seas continue to rise, while the lesser moon continues to fall. And ilm by ilm, the world becomes ever more unlike itself. It is as Louisoix foretold. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundary between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals. But they are not here yet. Though time be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed of Shalayan ring more true. Never did I dream that I would possess the means to see ether. Yet now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Charlatan seem to commonplace.
Here, for you. Have you come for the festivities? Today, the Maelstrom officially makes that great hole in the sea its training ground. Join in the celebrations.
I didn't even say thank you, what the hell?
It looks so goofy.
I know. Wait, a disturbance in the etheric flow. But whence does it emanate?
A disturbance in the force? Oh my god, my headache's finally gone. Yippee.
Yippee! What have we here? What? "'Tis I. Regrettably no, he eluded me. Understood. I will inform the Commodore." "You collapsed from your exertions. Are you suitably recovered?" Severin here has appraised me of all that transpired. His account shed some light upon how you came to be attacked by a golem of all things. A golem is a mindless automaton, inert save when commanded to be otherwise. Common pirates could not hope to control such a thing. So arcane are its workings. But then these tattooed wretches are no common pirates. They are the minions of the Sahagin. As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. But first, I must escort Severin back to his place of employment. I dare say Stalwyn will be wondering what has become of him. And you too, for that matter. I will bear word to him of your preservation, but I am certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray pay the man a visit. Ah, He told me of you, but perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is Yistola. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the ether in the hope that it might offer up some clue as to our predicament. I'd say I owed you my... Oh wait, is that me?
I don't think anyone has voiced Severin yet.
I gave him an earlier, but it wasn't characterized. You want to do him? Because I was just talking for ages.
Sure.
I'd say I owe you my life, but that don't cover it. If it weren't for you, my friends would be all dead and all. 'Tis a debt I can never repay, but I'll not make things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms, and I'll face the consequences.
For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem... Forgive me. Mayhap we shall have the chance to speak again when I have marshalled my thoughts. Until our paths next cross. Farewell.
Bye, Stola. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, cutscene.
Sorry, one sec. Sorry, I was dying. Lo, I knew you'd return. Yistola delivered Severin a bit ago. Tales of your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back too, the lot of them sporting the same haunted expression.
Sorry.
It's me who's to blame for all that. That and the rest. I was once a serpent reaver.
A thrall to the Sahagin? 7 hells. Reavers may look and sound and act like pirates, but they're not but the fishbacks flunkies.
Us pirates... Us pirates ain't much for laws, but there's things we won't do. We got a code, see? But the Reavers never followed a word of it. A few years back, they started snatching law-abiding Leminsons. I'd only just taken my oath when our captain bent the knee to his new Sahagin masters. I knew I had to get away. So I crept off one night, got myself a new name and found myself a new home, Summerford Farms. Trouble is, secrets don't stay secret for long round here, and word soon spread, all the way back to the sea. The penalty for desertion is death, but the Reavers offered me a way out instead. My freedom in exchange for my mates.
The letter.
I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking. Too busy soiling myself.
Aye, but you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear them talk of how you stood up to the Reavers at the last, of how you tried to give your life to save theirs.
Be that as it may, no deed, however good, can atone for the crime of betraying your brethren. I know that too, I do. That's why I'm going to hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to the farm no more.
You'll hear no arguments from me. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I just hope yours guides you back here someday. There will always be a place for you at Summerford Farms, lad.
And I'll always be in your debt, Stelwyn. Bloody hell's life for the farm ain't quite how I pictured it. Oh, but you worry yourself over young Severin. You know, Jack as ends out the punishments is a good mate of mine. If I ask him, I reckon he'd be willing to commit the lad's sentence from hanging to keel hauling. Kindly gent, that he is. Yeah, I'm only jesting with you. All seas treated fair. Yeah, it sounds to me like you done everything all style and asked you and you more. You, justifying me generous finder's fee in the process. Much obliged, lass. As for a reward, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench of mine. How you fancy keeping her company for a spell with free room and a bore? Venturers are trying business after all. Them as don't rest their bones every now and again tend to end up with broken ones, and take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much fun when you're nursing a shattered arm. Got it? Good, there'll always be a free bed for you, so make use of it. Great. Lovely. Not that you have much time for lying around with all the leaves you'll be doing, or didn't I mention I'm putting your name down for leaves? Oh boy.
Can't wait
Leave
to
quests.
never speak to that woman.
I will only speak to her for crafting quests.
Our guild draws all manner of clients, offering all manner of odd jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed how much folk pay to avoid doing an honest day's labour. Just give to mockery a shout when you feel like making a few extra gil. You'll always have some task or other for you to do.
Yippee. Guild leaves.
Oh, and it's all above board, in case you're wondering. We're careful to stay on the Admiral's right side in here. Unlike some pirates I could mention. I tell you, if it turns out that they had aught to do with them kidnappings, there'll be 7 L's to pay. A proper bleeding reckoning. Mayhap that's what Limsa needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes you have to rock the boat to get right of it. Man.
Just roll with it. Just roll with it. It's drunk.
But was time for such talk when you're well and rested till you enjoy the wench's hospitality.
Great. I never want to voice Battleron ever again.
Too bad. You're committed now.
I'll voice this guy.
Okay.
What voice do I want to do for him?
We speak to him.
Blast and botheration, another delay. I'm well aware of the shortage of skilled artisans, but this is insufferable. My apologies. The messenger does not deserve to bear the brunt of my frustrations. Might I have your name?
Just use our last
Do we just want to
name.
use last name? Yeah.
Moon Mist, is it? Well, Moon Mist, this proud maiden you see taking shape before you is the Victory, the first new vessel to grace the docks since the Calamity. We may have lost the bulk of our ships that fateful day, but starting with this beauty, we will restore the Maelstrom's fleet to its former glory. The Victory is more than a simple warship. It's the symbol of Limsa Lamince's rebirth from the wreckage wrought by the coming of the 7th Umbral Era. Thus, we are striving to complete her construction as swiftly as possible, even going so far as to hire veteran shipwrights from outside the thalassocracy.
Yeah,
Christ.
that's right. Thalassocracy.
Yet even with such unprecedented measures, there are never enough hands to handle the abundance of tasks. Should you choose to linger at the docks for a time, there is no end of odd jobs for a hard-working adventurer. Be you fair warned, there is no place here for layabouts and troublemakers.
I'll see myself out.
Alright, see you later, buddy.
Bye!
Bye-bye.
I like the guy who was sat down called Local Scrag. I'm giving ye to the count of 9 to step back on that path and carry your venturing arse back down to whatever rock it as you crawled out from under. You see, I'd it up to me ears with your type, roaming the hills like there was years to roam. It's getting to be a man that can't enjoy a mug of rum without some shite breath outlander running up and asking which is the way to the local levy, mate. 7 L's if I know, I'm a bloody pirate, goddammit. Thals balls. Once we have my boy back, I'm putting this godforsaken pisshole of an island so far behind me, ain't no one will remember I was ever here. Come on, Scrags. We's knives to sharpen. Ow.
Thals balls.
Thals balls. I got a cough, hang on.
You just let me know. Might have a sip of my water. My wawa.
Oh, sorry. I'm ready. Who wants to begin fodder?
Well, I mean, as a thought.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah. So, you found me one of those pirates, did you? I knew you were were the right adventurer to ask for aid. But what could these knaves be planning? What's to happen is already happening.
Captain! Trouble at the shipyard!
Easy now, soldier. Who did this to you?
Pirates, out of nowhere, stuck me good.
Gods below, we are not prepared for this. The pirates, soldier, how many do they number?
Not sure. More than I could quickly count. Seem to be carrying explosives.
Explosives? Then there's no time to lose. Moonmist, you heard the situation. Make your way to the shipyard and engage these intruders. I will see to this man's wounds, then follow after. Make haste now.
My voice. Never reckoned it'd be this easy. Still don't trust those slimy bastards, but this plan worked like a charm.
Ah, what are you doing, you great bloody fool?
Shut your trap, boy. This'll all be over soon, and all that's left now is to blow this ugly pile of driftwood into splinters.
Why would you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important this ship is? What it represents?
Aye, and that's what makes it all the sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock some sense into me treacherous backstabbing son. Imagine a boy of mine giving up a pirate life to become a shipwright and building a bleeding maelstrom vessel at that. Under what Limlanes? What?
Limlane.
Oh, that was it. Limlane's wide green ocean made you take up with these self-righteous shites.
You're the bloody one with no... Oh, God. You're the one with no bloody sense, Dad. Don't you see? The pirates had their glory days, but that era is over.
Ah, I wondered why Atbrim never spoke of his father. I never would have thought.
This ship's a symbol, all right, of everything what went wrong with the world, and I mean to shatter it into 100,000 pieces.
Gimthota! Moon Mist! Pray beat the tar out of this bloated sea slug and make sure no harm comes to the victory.
Oh wait, that's me. I must be
Yes.
getting old, letting some green venturer get the best of me.
Duh.
That's one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. You made that, did you?
Hey, you want someone to read a message with funny letters for you? And Grim thought I might know a man as could. Well, let's see it then. I'm sure I could read it. Aye. I reckon I might know a canny bugger what could read stuff like this. Ugly sod by the name of Battleron! You know, you're like one of me regulars now, Grim Mist. You never let me down yet, and Navigator helped me, I reckon I can trust ya. Grim thought I was right to want this message deciphered. We got us some trouble brewing here, and no mistake. Get ready for action, and I'll explain.
Oh god, is the cutscene time again?
Yeah.
No! No!
Best character, let's go.
Patron, stop it! Stop making me do the stupid voice. Back when I was younger and nastier, I earned me a living as a sellsword. In that business, if you wanted to know what your enemy was up to, you had to learn to read the orders you prized from the cold dead hands of his mates. And that's how I came to know to read your message. Truth be told, your script is only too bloody familiar. Them Sahagan letters, lass. And I should know I've gotten more fishback messengers than I can count. It gets worse though. The plan to blow the victory is all in here. Right down to the fine details. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of value west in the notes here. And then it was the Maelstrom's new flagship in the confusion. The point being, the attack on the victory weren't the act of a few rebellious pirates. 'Twas a key part of some canny bastard's grand plan. But if I'm reading this alright, the attack itself came much too early. Like, where did they panic when they saw you was onto them and rushed in to do the job and buggered it up? Them tattoo-faced bastards as they was praying at Brim's old man. They're with the Serpent Reavers, right? But none of the crew was there, was they? Did they have something better to do, or what? I know. 7 L's? I got it all backwards. That mess of the victory, that was meant to be the bloody distraction. The fishbacks ain't interested in the Maelstrom's baby, they're after men. Just like they've always been. They're sending their pirate lackeys after a civilian target. This bit about raising hell in Western and that's where it'll be. Somebody tells me Swift Perch is about to get it, and it hard. Here's a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commodore Renner at the Coral Tower and tell him he's in for a busy day. Give him an hand, yeah? You can be damn sure he'll need one. Okay, you drunk bastard.
Who wants to take this guy? Do you want me to do it?
An assault on Swiftperch? But we've seen nothing to suggest the Serpent Reavers are massing for an attack. Even so, it would be foolish to discount the possibility. Badron is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellow Jackets for battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concur with Badron's assessment that the attack on the dry docks was intended as a diversion, Swiftperch is but one of several possible targets for the main thrust.
Commodore, sir!
Report!
It's the Sahagins, sir. They've mounted a large-scale assault on South Tidegate and threatened to overwhelm our defences within the day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcements.
By the Navigator, it seems my decision has been made for me. Muster the troops and give the order to march. Aye, the Serpent Reavers are in league with the Sahagin, which means there's every chance this assault on Tidegate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves Swiftperch vulnerable to those pirate traitors. It is times such as these that I wish warriors of light yet walked among us, but wishes will avail us not. Moonmist, you must serve in their absence. Make for Swiftperch, and with all haste, and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for the settle. Wait, what? To the squads I can spare for the settlement's defense. Got myself confused. There was very little punctuation.
Here they come!
Oh no! Run away!
Here now, I thought all them Yellow Jacket words was meant to be busy.
Laggy.
That useless scrag ain't followed
Am I
the
laggy
plan,
or is it
has
you
he?
who's laggy? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hello? I'm at... Now what? Pull back and wait for us, the Hagen brothers.
Okay.
Piss on that. We ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folk, or it'll be your blood that stains Lord Leviathan's altars. I think you actually voiced this guy. I think we met before.
Oh, yeah. He just looks different. Wait, no. The guy I was voicing he was bald, wasn't he? This guy has hair.
Yeah, this guy's hair.
Unless it is the same guy.
Yeah, the yellow bellies can butcher.
Oh, you're
well.
roboting again. Okay. Yeah, you're not a robot anymore.
Okay, this is going to be a bitch to edit.
Yeah.
Finish this cutscene real quick. The yellow bellies you can butcher at will. Them dirt-eating slugs be crushed under full might of the Serpent Reavers. Do you want to be Wristflow?
Seems Swiftperch was the main target after all, eh? Squads 1 and 2, protect the townsfolk. Squad 3, you're our rear guard. The rest of you, we meet their charge where we stand. Let us bear the Commodore word of our victory, or no word at all.
Philip Solomonsa!
I'll cut you, yellow bellies, and dance on your gizzards.
Our gizzards? Oh no, not our gizzards!
Okay, I'm in the cutscene at the end.
Yippee! Okay, ready?
Well fought. The Reavers are beaten and scattered. I'll take some men and hunt down the stragglers. Oh, but there may be more of them lurking about, so don't let your guard down just yet.
But I'm not done yet.
The source of her strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day.
Oh my god.
O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Bloop. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. That the wisdom of the paragons should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons? Did he say? Then it is as I feared. They are known as the bringers of chaos, or Asians. To give them their proper name, it would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Pardon? You would know if we Charlayans have encountered the Asians before? I had never spoken to you of my homeland. How did you know whence I hail? Wait, I do begin to see. You have been blessed with a special gift.
Are you alright, lass? If I'd known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bushes, I would have left a squad or 6 to keep you company. Well, at least now we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those Reavers were the ones spiriting folk away in the dead of night, and this bastard here was pulling all the strings.
A trifle simplistic, but not inaccurate. I came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I never thought to find such a scene of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks to your heroic actions, I have learned much.
Oh, sorry. Heroic is the word. I don't want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance is much appreciated too, Lady Y'shtola. Please, give our regards to the Scions.
I'm glad to have played a role in bringing what I hope is an end to this disturbing spate of abductions. The thread of your fate forms a part in a most intriguing tapestry. Mayhap we will be afforded the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this particular tale to its conclusion. Pray send my greetings to Commodore Rayner.
Hey, you're a rock.
Hey, yo, a rock!
I'm gonna
let's
eat
that.
this rock.
I'm gonna eat that rock!
I'm gonna eat it. Mmm. Yummy.
Y'shtola has been working for us for quite some time, you see. And she was only too willing to assist the Yellow Jackets in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a stalwart ally in Liminsa yet again. Needless to say, after your part in thwarting the attempted sabotage of the victory, and the small matter of your deeds at Swiftperch, you too have proven yourself a valued friend of the Thalathocracy. Something like that.
Admiral!
Would you like to be Melwib?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry.
May I present to you Admiral Bluefiswin?
Melwin. And yes, I can be Melwib. Oh,
So,
voice acting.
This is the adventurer I've
Oh.
been reading
Hell
about in the
yeah.
field reports.
Hell yeah. We got a break.
I am Melve Bluefisfin, Admiral of Limsa. On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day. A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward after all? Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Baderon and Commodore Rayner have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits. Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet. A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least I can offer the woman who foiled the Sahagin.
Oh! A seat at the feast!
Oh, and don't be late. Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Wowie.
If I remember rightly, half of this is voiced.
I believe so.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, join me now in honoring this woman for her services to our great nation. May the navigator guide and protect her on her journey till sea swallows all. These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reavers. Their ranks are formed of cutthroats and madmen who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan. From what we have gathered, they sought to swell their numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path. I need not tell you the depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman worth his salt could devote himself to the fishback's god is a question for a more temperate mind than mine. But, thanks to you, our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
Such an
Yes, my rock.
extraordinary glow. This is one of the crystals of light.
Yeah, I regurgitated it into my hand.
Yeah,
By the
yeah, I've been
navigator.
storing it. Storing it for later.
After our encounter with the Gubu, you had a vision, did you not? Of a towering crystal. You bathed in her light.
Y'shtola's conclusion is clear, and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power. This being from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her. And if she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations, as once did the deeds of the Warriors of Light. Know you the tale? Like you, they were not of these lands, yet they fought to protect us all against the corruption of the Primals. When the Garlean Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean Alliance. And at the Battle of Cartano, they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear. It was on that day, in the midst of that hell, that we lost them. Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside them. We are proud to call them our comrades. Yet whenever we try to shout their names, the sound dies in our throats. And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye, naught but their
How do you put on
shadows
auto
appear
scroll?
to us, set against a blinding
It's a space
light.
bar.
Okay.
Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light. When I look upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them. Keep that crystal safe. In time, I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you. Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Hydaelyn herself who speaks.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells!
The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Snake!
Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
I've just been like coughing for like 30 minutes.
Damn it! Damn it all to the 7th hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Soginin Wese Donzul.
I had a nap.
Logalo, Asawad,
Ladies and gentlemen, won't be much for you, is it?
Oh no, I'm
Oh,
not.
sorry.
Sorry.
Imaratwe,
I got ahead of myself. Let me know when you're ready.
Seasoningen, Fistun the only Lamrai Sadai Dawn.
There we go. I'm ready.
Okay, yeah, I'm good. Do you want me to do this line again or the next one?
Yeah, do this one again.
Okay. Morning, sunshine. All a bit much for you, was it? I'm already on my 6th pint. What happened? You don't remember then? You keeled over in the middle of the banquet and caused a right stir, and I had to carry you back to the wench myself. Well, I say carry, it's just more a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. Any road, don't fret. 'Tis ill wonder you was exhausted after everything you've been through lately. Your little nap seems to put some colour back in your cheeks, though, so I'll leave you to it. Bugger, I almost forgot that Admiral wants to have a word with you. When you feel up to it, talk to Xanthiel, and he'll let you into the command room. Oh, stay awake, eh? I'm told Melwood was in the middle of telling you a story when you started snoring last time. I doubt she'd look kindly on it if you repeated the trick. Oh, okay. Cutscene. I finally get to voice her. I have penned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. This is not me attempting to imitate her. I'm doing my own voice. The Battle of Cartano and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It has been 5 years since those of us who were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon Eorzea we scarcely knew. 5 years, and yet the people still suffer. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardship, and the warriors of light who might once have given them hope are gone. Yet we must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. To that end, I am proposing that a memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartano. These letters contain the details of said proposal, and I would have you deliver them to our allies as my personal envoy. You've proven yourself a staunch and able ally to Limsa, but that is not my only reason for choosing you. No, I choose you because you possess a quality which puts me in mind of history's champions, quality I feared lost. Say that you will perform this duty. Okay. I knew you would not disappoint me. This task shall take you far from the borders of our nation to the city-states of Gridania and Uldar. A grueling journey, to be sure, were you to travel by sea and land, but I mean to have you take to the skies. An airship pass, to be used at your discretion. Airships bound for the nations of our allies leave from the landing connected to the bridge, but before you depart, I suggest you trouble Baderon for a few pearls of wisdom regarding each of your destinations. The old bastard is nothing if not well-travelled. 'Tis a pity I cannot issue such passes with a freer hand, as I did in more peaceful times, when berths were not so limited. But in these times of war, when every craft we commit to the clouds restoring the eye of the Empire, and every voyage must needs be born of necessity. Lest you doubt, I consider your place well deserved.
Nor am I alone in that opinion. There were other parties who would see you granted the privilege of air travel. Aye, Moon Mist, your deeds do not go unnoticed. Full many see great promise in you, but I've flattered you enough. On behalf of Limsa Laminsa and her people, I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm for which so many have fought and died. Wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but turn not from either. Only by braving the unknown will you achieve the greatness of which you are surely capable. The light of the crystal guides you, and I wager that your destiny will be no small thing. Back from meeting with the Admiral, are ya? Uh-huh. Personal bleeding envoy! So you be carrying the word of the Admiral herself to the leaders of the Alliance? Bugger me, I knew you was going up in the world, but I didn't realize you got that body eye. I'm proud of you, lass, thinking of how far you come. Why, 'tis enough to bring a tear to me eye. And that ain't the ale talking neither. Well, not just the ale, at least. Bless the navigator for steering you my way. Of course, this is only the start, and you got your hands on an airship pass. The whole of Eorzea is laid out before you, like a fair maid on a feather bed. And she's a big girl too, with plenty of enticing nooks and crannies. If you think us Luminsons are characters, just wait till you cross paths with the grim forest dwellers of Gridania, or trade coins with the crafty merchants of Uldar. And then there's the wild places where the beasties rule, and no bugger with an ounce of sets foot. But you're an adventurer, so wouldn't that thing like that hold you back? Of course, it ain't all exploring and incitement. There's a heap of troubles what plagues every nation, see? Tain't just ours, I'm talking intrigue and infight and beastmen and their goddamn primals. Aye, there's an ugly side to life. Sooner or later, you're bound to walk into it. But I'll wager there's bugger all out there as yous can't handle. Something tells me you're gonna be just fine. The realms are rough, 'tis true, but folk are beginning to recover from the beating the calamity dealt 'em. Call me an hopeless optimist, but it wouldn't take much to turn things round. It's the perfect time for a adventurer like yourself to get out there and make a difference. Well, what are you waiting for? Wow.
Attention all passengers! The airship bound for Gridania is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. That marvelous hat.
Oh my god, it's all our friends.
Yeah.
Good fortune to you, Moon Mist. The day will come when your name means the same as hero to the folk of this realm. May you walk in the light of the crystal. What the heck?
Miss Badron.
I'm not gonna miss Pedro. Look at that pixelated video. This is just an MP4. Oh my god, it's Gaius Van Baste! There he is!
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
Nice little cough break for me. Loading.
Eorzea,
Oh no.
a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core.
Oh my god, we got a raid?
Yet, it must
Thank
be
you so much
saved.
for the raid. I will catch up with you guys after this
Only
cutscene.
Garlean rule can bring order
We
to
will be right
Eorzea.
there.
It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses
Oh my
from
god,
their ignorance.
what's that? It is twisted beyond all reckoning.
Lord Valvalva.
Hello. I sure hope this isn't a super long cutscene.
Yeah, I hope so too. I think it finishes soon. Thank you so much for the follow.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
I'm pretty sure the voicing is here. Thank you. Welcome, Orbix Prime. Thank you.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor
it
had
be?
given up the Western lands for
Oh
lost
my
after
god, there he
Cartena.
is.
What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting
Bro's
alone?
mewing.
I sense
I'm a
you
little
harbor
behind you.
certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
There's the boy.
There he is.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, Where were you born?
How are we enjoying the story? It's been a trip.
Al amigo, my lord.
ARR voice acting is very interesting.
codename
It's
Hemingway.
I think we're about on par with ARR voice acting at this point.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
Murder.
And none of you are going to be able to forget this, but Nero's helmet is a different red to the rest of his armor. So enjoy having that burned into your mind every time you look at him.
Hang on. Oh my god.
Yup. Enjoy this cursed knowledge that will
Soon
forever
you will be made to know the true
will
power
forever
of
haunt you.
Magitech.
Yeah, his helmet is a slightly brighter red than the rest of his armor. Ever since I noticed it, I have never been able to forget it. Yep.
Okay, so we're in, I think we're back into our voicing cutscenes. Thank you so much for the raid, Cheesy. I hope you had a good stream. My name's Eve, and this is Kay. And we are voicing all of the cutscenes for Final Fantasy, all the way up to the newest content. It's gonna take us a very long time, but we're committed.
Oh, it's voice acted. Never mind.
Oh,
We're
okay,
fine.
never mind.
So
fine.
you are the Laminson envoy. And an adventurer besides. The realm owes much to you and yours. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please.
I thought Stormblood was amazing, actually. I have problems with Stormblood, but I'll get into it after this
Allow me
cutscene.
to introduce myself. I am Khan A. Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Admiral.
Oh, now it's on voice acted. Okay. So only half of it's voice acted. Alright.
I want to do Rauban, so do you want Kenny Senna?
Yeah, I can do Santa. A remembrance service for the fallen of Cartano. To think that 5 years have already come and gone. It seems like only yesterday that the Gallian Empire attempted to seize all that we hold dear. Rising in resistance, the city-states of Eorzea formed the Grand Companies and joined hands in alliance. Yeah, there's cat ears on the cone hat.
Leave my hat alone, okay? Why are you all picking on my
But
hat?
unbeknownst to us, the Gallians sought not only to best us in battle, but moved instead to enact a terrible plot, the Meteor Project, by which the lesser moon, Dalamud, would be torn down from the heavens to annihilate all life below. In a desperate bid to save the realm from certain destruction, our forces marched for the Cartano Flats, and there met the 14th Imperial Legion. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome.
More bloody a battle I have never seen, and would never wish to see again. Yet the carnage was but a prelude to the atrocity which followed. For despite our best efforts, Dalamud continued its descent, and from it emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who proceeded to rain fire upon Eorzea. The 14th Imperial Legion.
7th.
Oh no, it's the 7th. So, my bad. Sorry, I'm thinking of the 14th. The 7th Imperial Legion was consumed in the blinking of an eye, while our own forces fared little better. That any among us were spared defies explanation. All seemed sure to perish. As the flames converged upon us, I prepared myself for death, only for a brilliant light to envelop me, relieving me of my senses. When last I awoke, Bahamut was gone, and the land which had but moments before been aflame now seemed to me a place unknown, not simply ruined, but changed. Archon Louis Soir may well have been able to shed light upon these mysteries, but he, like so many, never returned from Gardeneau. And so we were left with countless questions, and no prospect for an answer. Yet such matters did not long occupy our thoughts, for we had far graver concerns. The calamity, as the devastation wrought by Bahamut would come to be known, laid our nations nigh to waste, and to this day we struggle to rebuild our lives and homes. To compound matters, the beast tribes continued to summon their primals, while the Empire encroaches upon our borders, consolidating its foothold in Eorzea. The outlook, in short, is bleak. In the wake of the calamity, it has been all each nation could... my brain just broke. Let me try that again. In the wake of the calamity, it has been all each nation could do to nurse its own wounds. Oh my god, I couldn't get through it. Yet if we are to weather the coming storm, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may well present an opportunity to rekindle the spirit of unity which first gave rise to the Alliance. I wholeheartedly approve the Admiral's proposal. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. Oh my god, what a long-ass cutscene. Please end.
She always talks too much.
Oh my god, I want to yap about Stormblood.
Yeah.
Can this end? Look, I got some heated opinions about Stormblood. Let me tell ya. You have done the people of Eorzea a fine service this day, and I would not put you to further trouble. I shall see that my reply reaches the Admiral anon. You, meanwhile, are bound for next for Uldar, are you not? Please, send the Flame General my regards. And if you would be so kind, I should appreciate if you would inform him that a pet of mine has been ill-behaved of late. My wolf, to be precise. Needless to say, he must be brought to heel, and I would very much welcome the General's counsel on how this might be achieved. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safe to Uldar and beyond. So I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, I love Endwalker. It's really good.
I got halfway through Endwalker before needing to take a break due to financial issues, because I moved house and my entire life got turned upside down.
Yeah. At some point during Endwalker, I took a break for almost a year. I came back, did 2 quests, and Endwalker was over.
I might try and deepen it a little to see.
You do what you want to do.
I thought I smelled stale ale. I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Merlvib says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Sahagin.
Robon.
Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. What is going on with the stream?
Carter now! Aye, I remember bloody Carter now! Do you know what happened that day, adventurer, when we took to the field against the Garleans? So my counterparts have educated you. Canny's pet is giving her trouble, is it? Well, she should know already. My mind on that subject. Wolves are beyond taming. 'Tis but a matter of time before they bare their teeth. So, it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by the legatus Zosgalvus, they swiftly brought the other nations of Ilzabad to heel, and so the legatus became an emperor, and his republic an empire. An empire which then sets its sights upon Eorzea. Oh.
Conquering, hold on. But the conquering emperor is now an old man for 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, that is why the Garleans have been quiet of late.
But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders, and their commander, Legatus Gaius van Belzar, has long harboured ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us, and not only Ul'dah, but Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the Elder Seedseer would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more. That much is clear, and if we are to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Merlvib will have her memorial. We will honour the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for.
Oh boy. Shall I inform the Sultana of and the Sorry, let me compose myself. Shall we inform the Sultana and the Syndicate?
I will speak with her grace myself.
Very good, sir.
The Admiral will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. Rip my throat.
I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy and all, so I'll come straight to the point. Word is that some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of Satasha's Seagrot, and I need a trustworthy sorted up north of Aleport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know, but Since their nasty business over in Swift Perch, folk have been a bit uneasy. Well, I mean, I say a bit, but 'tis all they can do to not soil themselves every time the bloody floorboards creak. If you were... Oh, that's you. It's Rena.
Wait, who's Rena again? The guard.
The Admiral guy. Not the Admiral. The guy with the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you would permit me, Master Beidron, I should be happy to elaborate.
Well, it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Rayner? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty?
Neither. In fact, I came to welcome Moonmist back to Limsa Lominsa. It is well you have returned. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Cetaceous Sea Grot included. The search revealed little, save that a family of Coels had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Cetacea again. But with the Sahagin testing our defences daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it's settled. Cetacea is located in western Lanosia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. She can be found at the ferry docks in the lower decks.
You hear them, man? Good luck to you, lass.
Thanks so much for watching.
And the links to both of our Twitch channels are in the description.